What is going on, you guys? Welcome back for another OBS build video. Today we are going to be installing some Nfamus narrowed tie rod ends. So as always, he sent me over candy, receipt, sticker, and a little business / thank you card. So that's cool. And then the goodies, the tie rod end links. So these are narrowed. These are for his narrowed control arms, which I do have. If you watched last video, if not, I'll put it up whatever corner it is for you guys. But yeah, so these are his tie rod end links that you will be running if you have the control arms, which it is very dark in there, so you guys cannot see anything. So I will get a light, but you will have to drill the hole out on your spindle to 5/8. So make sure you got a drill and a 5/8 drill bit, and get a light for you guys here so that you guys can see. As you guys can see, upper and lower control arm are both Nfamus. Everything's Nfamus on this truck. Upper and lower control arms, tie rods, 3-link kit, the fuel tank crossing over, everything, and I got more to order. So shout out to the guys over at Nfamus, making dope products. I'm here to support it. So again, today's video, tie rod end links. Then I also have a new transmission cross member to install from Dirty Dingo. So my transmission actually sits too low and it's really messing with my pinion angle, so I'm gonna get that up a little bit. And also running 3-inch exhaust. These hoops will make it easier to get the exhaust in. And I was running the Reckless under the bed notch, but going air ride, almost laying frame, if not laying frame, which you can with this kit, but I personally don't know if I will. I might put bump stops in. You need a bigger notch. So my boy over at Junior's Toy Shop, I will put his Instagram in the description. Got these made for me, so gonna get those thrown in. But those will be 2 separate videos in the future. That'll probably be next video, and that'll probably be the video after that. But let's get into today's video, get these tie rods going for you guys. Alright, so as you can see, tie rod is already off of the spindle. Nothing's completely in place right now, and I'm just gonna get this in there roughly because I'll still have to get it aligned and whatnot. But for the Nfamus kit, you will be taking this whole sleeve off. So right now, what I'm going to do is see if I can't get in there and not block your guys' view. Which, that is now loose. Hopefully you guys, I didn't block your guys' view. But what I'm gonna do is, I actually don't know if they're the same length, which I doubt they are, but roughly, yeah, no. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna just get them in here roughly because I will still have to get the whole thing aligned, so. Yeah, that's about right. So, get it rough. I'm just gonna count my turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm an idiot. 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. Make sure to turn it the right way when you count your threads. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, right about 32-ish. Alright guys, so now that one is off, what we're gonna do is take our jam nut. We're gonna thread it on there, remembering that it is reverse thread. And I realized as I was grabbing the stuff to throw on is it doesn't matter if I count it or not, because that was for the stock one and we don't know what threads it had on this end of it, on the sleeve, and this is narrowed. So I'm gonna just kind of throw it on there how it should be, and from there, when I get it, take it to get aligned, we'll go from there. So let's go ahead and thread this bad boy on. And if you guys have any questions about getting stuff installed or whatnot, Nfamus, great at responding and has pretty much pictures of pretty much everything on his website, so very helpful. Should probably make sure my steering wheel's straight. Okay, so it looks like right there is straight. So take this back in. Right there seems good. This is the grade 8 bolt that he sends us. And I did already drill this out, forgot to mention that. I drilled this out 5/8. So you do need to do that. Did that off camera so you guys didn't have to watch me drill out a spindle to 5/8 with a very old drill. So just like that, that is bolted in. So what you're gonna do, move you guys around here so you guys can see a little bit better. I'll just come this way. Alright. So now what you guys are gonna do, you're gonna take this jam nut, get it right there, take this one, bring it down here. Just like that. And right now I don't have the most amount of wrenches with me, so crescent wrenches it is. There's that one. There's that one. So there's that. And then, alright guys, so now that we got it where we want it, we will throw these back in. Just like that. And that helps with the articulation, gives you more movement around basically. So that back in. Get the nut on there. And get it tightened up quick. Oh. Just like that. The infamous steering kit is on, everything's tight, and again, you will have to align it. But, so now we got infamous upper control arms, lower control arms, and the steering kit. So I'm gonna go ahead, get the other side done, and I won't bore you guys with that. You guys saw how to get it done just like that. On this side, it's the same on the other side. Just make sure your steering wheel's straight, and make sure you get both your jam nuts done and drill out your spindle. So, just as easy as that. So, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys were able to use this video. I know it's pretty straightforward. It was a shorter video, pretty easy to do, but figured I'd help you guys out making a video on the rest of the stuff. Last video you guys watched, hopefully, was the control arm video. So, got that done. That's all infamous. You guys have seen the fuel tank cross member. I'll throw that in as well. Link that down in the description. I'll link all the parts that I'm using down in the description. The first one will be these tie rods, since that's what the video is about, but I'll throw the control arms in, the fuel tank cross member, the 3-link, all that stuff. Throw the links to it down in the description. So next video you guys will be seeing is some C-notches and transmission cross, probably the transmission cross member first. That way I can get my pinion angles getting done. But yeah, hope you guys are enjoying this build. And yeah, stick with us, continue on. I'll see you guys next video. Doses.